Hello and welcome to the Bike Century. My name's Ben and today I'm going to be showing you around this Triumph Daytona 675. Now this is an SE version made in 2013 on a 13 plate and it's covered just over 14,000 miles from new. These are a fantastic bike, I have to say. I've ridden a couple of the early versions, the later version, this one, the facelift. Still powered by the same 675cc 3-cylinder engine, which is pretty synonymous with Triumph as a brand. They make just over 120 brake horsepower, but bags of torque for a Supersport bike. It's a really impressive engine, silky smooth, really easy to ride, really tractable. Yeah, I'm a big fan of them. They're quite comfortable as far as Supersport bikes are concerned. Certainly not as aggressive as the previous model. Yeah, fantastic bit of kit. And this is the SE version, slightly different cosmetically to the standard. You don't see too many of these in this paint scheme. It looks absolutely stunning. It's finished in like a pearlescent white and a metallic blue, so you've got a slightly different coloured rear subframe and a few other little bits and bobs. It's a really nice bit of kit, 14,000 miles from new, really nice condition. Starting at the front then, we've got 17-inch wheels, as is pretty much the case with all Supersport bikes. Big 310mm discs with Nissin radially mounted brakes. We've got upside down suspension which is adjustable, and we've also got some braided lines as well, so it's got a really good front end on the bike. It's fitted with, I believe, Metzeler tyres, which are in pretty reasonable condition, I would say, and it's also been fitted with an aftermarket mudguard. The mudguard does have a couple of little marks on it, just on the top. I don't know if you can see, there's a couple of little scratches there just on top. Nothing too major really, just probably wear and tear, but always worth mentioning. I'd say cosmetically the bike is in slightly above average condition. Like I said, it is a used bike, so there are a few signs of wear and tear, but certainly no major damage, crash damage or anything like that. It's got the Triumph fitted, factory fitted crash protectors just there on the bodywork, as you can see. Also got them fitted to the engine casings. There's a nice modification to have really. If you ever do drop the bike, those are the first things to touch down. It's fitted with the original can, which is a bit of a shame really, because it's quite quiet, and the motor does sound really nice once you get them going with an aftermarket exhaust. But if that's something that you're interested in, or you want us to fit one for you, we can absolutely do that. There's a couple of little marks just on the collector box, just underneath where your feet would go. I suspect that's probably where the boot of the previous owner has been rubbing on that as they've been using the rear brake. Rear tyre matches the front. It's a Metzeler, it's a 180/55, good condition. It's got Brembo brakes on the back as opposed to Nissin that it does on the front. Got the pillion pegs and pillion seat are all attached, also tail tidy as well on the back of the bike, fitted by the previous owner. Up the top we've got a Triumph, it looks like the factory fit option tank protector there, which is a nice mod to have. Just stops your zips and stuff from scratching the tank. And just down here we've also got a carbon fibre, I don't know if you can call that a hugger really, but maybe like a mud deflector. Just looks the part. The bike's fitted with a Domino quick action throttle. One of my only complaints with these bikes as standard is the throw and the throttle is quite long, so that's a good modification to have. These have cams inside them which are adjustable, so you can change the amount of throw that you get on those, but this is really quite nice. Some aftermarket adjustable levers on the bike as well. These are slightly shorter than standard, not for everyone, but actually most people ride 2 fingers on the brake anyway. There is one small stone chip just here on the front fairing, which is a bit of a shame, but not uncommon with Supersport bikes. The rest of the bike, cosmetically, as I said, is pretty sound, I have to say. Round on this side, very much the same. Again, no major marks or scratches. Obviously you've got the same brakes on this side. We've got an adjustable rear shock which comes on the bike, so you get preload and you get some compression dampening. The bike does have aftermarket chain and sprockets, so it looks like it's had a recent gold chain fitted. It's got Renthal sprockets on the back, and I do believe that the gearing is slightly higher than it would be as standard, giving you slightly more acceleration. We'd need to check on the exact gearing, but that definitely is an indication that the bike has been up geared. Again, really nice condition, as I say. Things like chain, sprockets, brakes and tyres, they all get checked as part of our pre-delivery inspection. I don't expect to find a great deal on this bike. It's pretty clean and tidy. Comes with all the keys, owner's manuals, all the original gump that come with the bike. There is a small little mark just here on the rear tail unit, as you can see, probably where someone's thrown their leg over it and just caught it. And there is a small scratch just here on the tank as well. Again, maybe a zip or something like that's marked it. In the cockpit, you've got a semi-digital dash, so obviously your speed is here, fuel, cycles between the trip and mileage, you just saw it there, 14,000 miles, temperatures, and then on the right you've got the rev counter. Let's give it a start up for you. I'm just going to pull the clutch in. Sounds absolutely stunning. It's a beautiful looking bike. As I said, I'm a big fan of these. They ride really well. This bike's going to come with a 3-month warranty. It will come with free delivery within England and Wales. If you're in Scotland, we can deliver to you for a small charge. We offer finance and part exchange, so if those are things that you're interested in, or if you've got any general questions, please feel free to reach out. We're on WhatsApp, live chat, all the social medias. Pick up the phone and ask us any questions that you've got, or feel free to drop in and try the bike on for size. That's it from me. Thank you very much for watching, and I look forward to speaking to you soon. Take care.